In this video, I'll be showing how to AFK auto farm combat XP in Roblox Islands along with whatever mobs you're trying to get XP from and the stuff they drop from. So this works with slimes, buffalkor, and skorps. Doesn't work with wizard lizards because they have the ranged attack and they're kinda angry. If you want to AFK farm slime string along with sticky gears, then at the slime island, well, this barely gives you any XP at all, so don't do this if you're looking for XP, but you can auto farm the slimes by going over to this area in between this patch of grass and the tree near the back by this hill, and then stand like right here. Then the slimes are going to go over to you. You might want to adjust your position a bit, because you can stand in many different places, like around this whole area. So just stand where most slimes are, and you're going to need an auto-clicker though. And disclaimer, the devs said auto-clickers and macros are allowed a while ago on Discord. So a really good auto-clicker is called OP auto-clicker. You can find it if you just look it up on Google. And there are mobile apps that are auto-clickers too. But this will farm a few spawns, and if you adjust your position, then just like watch it for 5 minutes so that you can make sure you don't get hit. But standing here, they'll automatically come to you, and it's just a good place to stand. And if they're on your sides, for some reason, the Rage Blade will still hit them. Oh yeah, also you need a Rage Blade, because that's like the only way this is going to work with buffalkor and skorps. I think using a cactus spike might be fine for slimes though. You can try using other weapons, but the best thing to use is a Rage Blade. So this is basically like also a light melee XP auto farm. So next, buffalkor. These are not going to give you as much as skorps though. I didn't even calculate the slimes XP because they barely give any. But I recommend if you want to actually get combat XP, then farm slimes until you unlock the buffalkor island. Then maybe AFK farm these. But then go over to the Skorps Island whenever you can, because that gives, like, way more. But if you want to farm buffalkor crystals, gold ore, and iron ore, then I guess do this. So, buffalkor give 120 XP, and that's with the 4 times daily bonus, all of this is. And then they take 7 seconds to respawn, go to you, and be defeated. Of course, if you do a lot of damage, that's going to be smaller, and if there's lag, that's going to take more time. But then you can farm both of them at once, which is 2,962,286 XP per day. So this is how to do that. Of course, you're also going to need an auto-clicker. I tested this for like an hour, and I didn't even get hit once, so I think this is always going to work. But whenever you first arrive here, just defeat all of the buffalkor right when you get there, so, cause, like, they like to go around randomly, and whenever you go here, they're gonna be away from their spawn. So you wanna stand here on this thing and angle it where it's, like, 1/3 of the way over to the one that spawns on the left, because the one on the left spawns closer, so the other one's gonna walk closer, and right now it is lagging a lot. So if your island is big, or if you have a lot of other people in the server, then it's probably gonna be super laggy. But they get very close. I never actually get hit though. So again, for this, just watch it for around 10 or 20 minutes. And then if you don't get hit once, then it's completely fine. You might get hit like once every 4 to 6 hours though. I know because I farmed skorps earlier, and it hit me one time, like in the entire time that I was auto farming them. But just like this is the best way. And they're getting actually pretty close, but I'm still not getting hit, so it's completely fine. But the exact place you want to stand, you see how there, if you turn right at the portal, then you're gonna get to this area. Then on the side, there is this small circle of grass. Just stand somewhere near the middle of this. Like right here is pretty good. And then you want to zoom in all the way. Because, like, if you're zoomed out, if they get somewhere else, then whenever they get close to you, your mouse is going to be kind of far away. But if you're zoomed in, like, no matter how far or close they are to you, you're still going to hit them like this. And it's just way more effective. I already did a video where if it's laggy, you can auto-farm wizard lizards, but they kind of removed that. So, like, now you can't really auto-farm them anymore. So I'll probably make another video at some point if I find another way to auto-farm wizard lizards, but right now this just works with the mobs that do melee damage. So with skorps, since there are 3 different ones, then it involves a lot more math to find out stuff. So the silver skorps give 300 XP, gold gives 348, and ruby gives 2004. And the spawn chances are 85% for silver, 12.5% for gold, and 2.5% for ruby. So the average, it took a little bit of math, but 357 XP on average. The ruby adds a bit to the average, but it's super rare, so not that much. Then gold is barely any more XP, so that didn't really contribute to the average. But with 357 XP on average from each skorp, and 86,400 seconds in a day, 12.5 seconds for them to respawn, go to you, and be defeated, then farming both of them at once is going to give you 4,935,168 XP per day. The way to farm these, again, like with the buffalkor, you have to defeat them first so that they respawn where they need to. Because I noticed the one that's further on the left really likes to just go over to the building, then the one on the right likes to go forward a little bit. So right when you get over here, just defeat them and then run over to the point I'm about to show you guys. Or you can just make them follow you first. Like if I get close to them, then they're going to follow me. Then I can just go over here. And with these doing this, you might get hit once every 4 hours. But you want to stand right where this hill is, because they get really confused when you're on the hill. Like, if I don't even attack them, they're going to go slower once they respawn. Oh, a ruby skorp. The only way this stops is every 12 hours, it might stop working, and a ruby skorp, or both of them are going to be ruby skorps, and they're going to stop. I don't know why it just does that with ruby skorps for me, but that's just what happened. So maybe check this once every 8 hours if you're planning to auto farm it for a long time. But I'm going to stop attacking it, and you see they get really slow on the hill, and they start to fall down again, so they can't even really hit you. Oh, never mind, that one could hit you there. But the one on the left can't hit you, and the one on the right, I don't know how it hit me. It didn't hit me earlier when I was on this hill. But there is a triangle of grass right here, so let's just finish off the gold skorp, so I can show you guys the exact location of this. And it is lagging. Islands is so laggy still. But, oh, that he's doing the spinning attack. Yeah, sometimes they do that whenever you're auto farming it, but they go over back to their original position most of the time, and it's completely fine. So if I was standing right here, it would still hit the mob on the side. But whenever you get over here, there's gonna be this triangle of grass right here, and then just stand on this part of the hill somewhere along there. Make sure you're not getting hit. But that is going to give you a lot of XP though. Around 5 million per day. You'll also get the gold skorp claws and ruby skorp stingers, along with all of the scales for all 3 of them by auto farming them. So this is pretty overpowered. You can easily get like a lot of XP. It makes sense that they're going to add a new mob soon, because they added a way for you to get more health in the XP update, and if there's a new mob, we definitely need more health, because the mob would probably 1-shot or 2-shot, which would be too much damage. And they didn't add armor, but this is better than armor in my opinion, because you can keep like getting better versions of it. Like every level up you get more health, and it's just really nice. So I am thinking that they might add the gold boss mob, because that still hasn't been added. Whenever they do add the new mob, I'll probably do a video on how to auto farm it, unless it's literally impossible. Anyways, I guess that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for more Islands videos, like the video, join my Discord server, links in the description, follow my Twitter at Telanthric, use star code Telanthric to support my channel, and links in the description is a guide called Roblox Islands Guide that has all my helpful Islands videos on it. So if you need help with anything, then check that out, because it's probably there, but I'll see you all in the next video.